my channel. My name is Cameron Scott Carter and I'm an independent agent with United Healthcare down here in Oklahoma City. And today we're going to be talking about how to become an insurance agent in 2020. Alright, for the first step, we're going to be talking about brand you. Brand you. You want to brand yourself. So I have 3 questions I want you to ask yourself. Where's the love? What do you stand for? And who are you? What do I mean by where's the love? Well, what do you love? What do you have a passion for? Why are you waking up every day? What's the reason you wake up every day? Everyone's waking up, but why? What keeps you waking up every day? What do you stand for? What do you stand for in life? What are your values? What do you hold yourself accountable for? And who are you as a person? Are you a talkative person, or do you like people? Do you dislike people? Do you have good listening skills? Who are you? For our second topic, we're going to be talking about attitude. What type of attitude do you have? Now for insurance, 90-80% of insurance agents fail. And you say, why? Well, they don't have a good attitude. They come into insurance thinking that they're going to start and just make $500K their first year, and that's actually not the case. This takes patience. You have to build up. You have to be able to have a great attitude. You can't let yourself get down. You're going to hear the words no. Millionaires hear the words no every day. It's one of the most words you'll have to say. It's one of the most words you'll hear is no. You just have to get comfortable with hearing the words no. You can't have a bad attitude just because someone declines your offer or doesn't care. Remember, you have to push yourself to stand out from everyone else. Our third topic is planning. As wanting to become an insurance agent, you need to have good planning. Like I was saying before, you can't expect to make $500K your first year. Hence the reason most insurance agents fail, because they plan incorrectly. So a lot of insurance agents, when they're first starting out, they'll plan to make this huge, unrealistic amount their first year. In reality, you're not going to make that your first year. I think that you should set a certain goal for yourself. Maybe sign up 50 people in your first year. So you have 365 days to sign up 50 people. That's a realistic goal that I believe every agent could actually meet within the year. For our fourth topic, we're going to be talking about relinquish. Now what do I mean by that? You're going to have to relinquish some things in your life. If you go out and party all the time, or you're always playing video games, then this isn't going to work for you. You're going to have to relinquish some of that stuff that you were previously doing, because this is going to take dedication. You can't this is going to take calling. You're going to have to mail people, you're going to have to talk to people, you're going to have to set up meetings, you're going to have to do all types of stuff. If you don't have the time set aside to do that, then you're never going to succeed. Patience is what will make you succeed. Nothing comes automatically, and nothing comes like this. Everything was built up. No person that is a millionaire, billionaire got it overnight like this. They built up. The fifth topic we'll be talking about today is creativity and willpower. Now, what do I mean by creativity? Well, you're going to have some creativity. You're going to have to be standing out. You're going to want to stand out from everyone else. You're not going to want to be like everyone else. Because think about it. Everyone has insurance. Everyone can get insurance. There's thousands of companies that want to give you insurance. But what makes you stand out as the agent that's going to make your client want to sign up with you? Your creativity and willpower. You're going to have willpower to have your creativity. If you don't have willpower to be creative, if you don't have willpower to make a video, advertise, go out, do certain things, look at your competition. A good way to be better than your competition is study your competition. You need to have the willpower to study your competition. See what they're doing that makes their customers like them so much. Rebound on them, try to be better, build off of what they have. So now we're coming to the final steps. If you have these 5 topics down and you know that's you and this is something you would want to do, well, all you need to do now is take an insurance licensing course. So what you're going to do is you're going to go online, type in your state, insurance licensing course. And all these people are going to pop up in your state of who's offering insurance licensing courses. You're going to click on them, you're going to set it up, and you're going to build off of that. You're going to go there, you're going to listen, be attentive, and this is going to change your life. You want to change your life, so this is what you want to do. This is what you're going to do. After you take that course, what you're going to do is you're going to study. Now, just because you took a course, do not try to schedule a test right after you take the course. You need to do some self-studying on your own. What I personally did was, after I took the course, I actually studied for a whole nother month after passing the course or taking the course. So what I did was, personally, I actually took a whole nother month after taking the course to study my booklet. You want to make sure that you're not just going over the product, but you want to actually know it. You want to know these things, because when you get out in the field and you start selling to people and talking to people, they're going to ask you questions. And you're going to have to know these questions. If you don't know these questions, then they're not going to think that you're a credible person to get insurance from. You don't know anything. So you want to study, and that's also going to help you build to take your test. Whenever you go to take your test, you're not going to be so pressured because you've studied this longer than the next guy that just took the course and scheduled his test so he can get it done as fast as he could. You're actually going to go study and be ready to take this test. So when you see all these questions, you're not going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to say, I know that, I studied this, I learned this, I actually know it. So pretty much after you studied for your month, you're going to get ready to take your test. So what you want to do is you're going to look up, probably with your course, they're going to tell you where you would take your test at in your state. But just for reference, you can always look up on Google where you can take your insurance exam test in your state. Now, I wouldn't recommend studying. What I did personally is, when I schedule my test, they'll tell you the date that your test is on. So what I did was I studied up to that date. Now the day before that date, you're not going to study. You're not going to study the day of. That's actually bad. It's going to make your mind only think about little certain things that you studied. If you wanted to study before your test, let's say your test was on the 13th. You could study on the 10th and the 11th, or honestly, you could study on the 11th and the 12th, and then go in for your test on the 13th. But don't wake up and try to study on the 13th and only make your mind, because you're not going to study that whole book on the 13th. So that means you're only going to study a little bit of information, and then that's going to be the information that's in your head. So then when you go to try to take the test, the most recent thing on your mind is that little bit that you had just studied. So don't do that. Take the time to actually study the whole book, and then you'll do much better on your test. Now, here comes the good part. After you have passed your test, you choose who you want to be appointed with. Now, this is what I mean by choosing who you want to be appointed with. What you will be doing is you'll pretty much be picking the company that you want to sell for. Allstate, Geico, United Healthcare, Humana, Aetna, Blue Cross, Blue Shield. Who do you want to sell for? Well, before you even pick who you want to sell for, I would say do some research on the company. What are their values? What do they stand for as a company? What is their rating as a company? Do their members even like them as a company? Are they always being complained about? Does everyone complain about them? Do people like them? Who do you hear talk? What company do you hear talked about the most? for whatever field of insurance you want to do. So now you've chosen who you wanted to be appointed with. Well, all that's left now is you sign the contract with that insurance company. You get the training through them. They're going to train you. Most companies, you're not just going to join the company and they're going to throw you in the road and say, all right, go get it now. You're on your own. You're going to go through your training with that company and you're going to build with them. Each and every day, you're not going to go out here and meet your goal of 50 people right off the bat. Remember, that attitude, you're planning. You need to plan, have a plan. You need to have the right attitude going out. This isn't going to happen overnight. But listen, this is going to pay off in the future. Don't get overwhelmed and think that you're not good enough, or just because you got one sale a whole month, don't think that you're not good. Because you are good. You're building up, you're learning. No top seller made 8,000 sales their first month. Everyone's building up, everyone starts from somewhere, everyone starts from the bottom. Take your time, learn as much as you can, master your skill, and then put it to work. Go out there, you'll be knowledgeable. Everyone will start getting to know you. You'll get referrals because you helped this guy and you did a good job and you knew what you were talking about. So then this guy refers you to this guy, then this guy refers you to this woman refers you to this woman. That's how you build up. So in conclusion on how to become an insurance agent in 2020, 1, brand you. 2, your attitude. 3, your planning. 4, relinquish. 5, creativity and willpower. 6, taking an insurance pre-licensing course. 7, studying. 8, scheduling your test. And 9, getting appointed. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Our next video will be, what is Medicare? I hope to see you there. Have a blessed day.